Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. The Southeast Missouri State Athletics Program will induct 5 individuals into the 2025 Hall of Fame class. That 2025 Class A, we're talking about Jackson native Blake Pfeiffer. One of those inductees, a SEMO linebacker, made All-American honors and was named Ohio Valley Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Another Redhawks football standout, Paul McRoberts, is also heading to the Hall of Fame. McRoberts started all 4 years at SEMO and actually went on to play for the Rams. Pretty great career as well. Now to the baseball field, former SEMO head coach and pitching coach Steve Beezer is heading to the Hall of Fame. Beezer led the Redhawks to 3 consecutive OVC championships and an NCAA regional appearance. Redhawks cross-country and track runner Lindsey Zeiler is also heading to the school's Hall of Fame. Zeiler was named OVC cross-country runner of the year, and Brandon Colbert, a SEMO track and field standout, is a 2025 Hall of Famer. Colbert was a 4-time Field Athlete of the Year as a thrower. Meanwhile, big win for the SEMO basketball team tonight in Flagstaff, Arizona. Redhawks beat Cal Poly 84-68. Luke Almodovar scored 29 points for the Redhawks, 27 of those in the second half. Redhawks actually trailed at halftime and really exploded in the second half. Game time tomorrow is set for 7 o'clock. Well, the Murray State women's soccer program is looking for a new head coach. The Redhawks will have to replace former women's head coach Matt Lodge, who left to take over the women's program at Louisiana Tech. Racers Athletics releasing a statement saying a national search for Lodge's successor will begin immediately. And we're also talking about some Ohio Valley Conference Big South Conference football honors handed out today. SEMO wide receiver Cam Pedro and defensive back Landon Sylvie land on the first team. Pedro led the Redhawks with 65 interceptions, 814 yards, along with 4 touchdowns. Sylvie finished with a team-high 93 tackles, including 58 solos. Also making second team for SEMO, Jeremy Walton, Justin Keller, Ryan Kingston, Judd Cunningham, and Cole Rubel. Meanwhile, some Redhawks also honorable mention. You can check out the full list of them on our KFVS 12 Sports page. Well, UT Martin scores high on the defensive side of the ball. Skyhawks edge rusher Keyshawn Johnson named OVC Big South Defensive Player of the Year. SIU quarterback DJ Williams has been named a Peyton Award finalist as well, which is awarded to the National Offensive Player of the Year in the FCS. Williams put up some huge numbers for the Salukis, 2,800 passing yards, 22 touchdowns. He ran for another 800-plus yards to go with 18 scores. Well, the countdown is on for a pair of Heartland teams in Missouri for the state semifinals. The Hayti Indians will host Putnam County Saturday at 1. We'll serve up a preview tomorrow and hopefully more later on the week as well. And also on Saturday in the Class 6 semifinals, the unbeaten Jackson Indians travel to Kansas City, face Lee Summit. That one also a 1 o'clock start. We'll also serve up a preview on that one tomorrow and hopefully some more later in the week. Kentucky high school football semifinals, they're set for Friday. Class 3A, Murray plays at Lloyd Memorial at 7. 4A, Paducah Tillman visits Franklin County for a 7:30 kickoff.